let's walk down memory lane, spilling out facts from people who wrestled in the 1970s all the way through to the 2000s and the Attitude Era. So first up we have JBL. He got a tag team partner named Ron Simmons / Farouk, who had a line, dang, or you know the word. And so he teamed up with JBL, and the tag team was called the APA. So we did a lot of tag team damage. They were definitely one of the most greatest tag teams of all time. Let's put you to the side, and we have The Rock, one of the most legendary wrestlers of all time. Check a look at this guy. The last time we saw him was in 2020, where we got to see him and Becky Lynch rock bottom Baron Corbin. From 2012 to 2013, Rock and John Cena were feuding. They also tagged with Miz and R-Truth at Survivor Series. So then after the 2012 WrestleMania, where The Rock beat John Cena, I think John Cena beat The Rock. And so The Rock came out, I think the next night on Raw, I don't quite remember. And so he said, I want to fight John Cena at next year's WrestleMania. I think my dad was there. Everybody was so excited, and we had to wait a year for that match. And so he was a great legend in the Attitude Era. Rivals like Triple H, Kurt Angle, Mankind, Stone Steve Austin, I can't even tell you half. Next up, we have Shawn Michaels. One of his famous matches is in the 2005 SummerSlam, where he fought Hulk Hogan. Every move Hulk Hogan did to Shawn Michaels, we'll get to Hulk Hogan probably after this, but watch this. Even if he did a big boot, like he would oversell everything and like throw himself over the top rope or something. This guy right here is a legend. He would oversell everything. Debuted in 1988 and partnered with a wrestler named Marty Jannetty. They broke up in the early 1990s. And so Shawn Michaels was able to win the 1995 Royal Rumble all the way through, from number 1 to winning the Rumble, lasting over an hour. And also won the Royal Rumble in 1996. He's just a legend. I can't even tell you half of his rivals either. Man, we've been through a lot, but I don't think that's even the start. We have Batista. He had rivals like Randy Orton. In 2006, or like the late 2000s, he formed a faction. It was him, Triple H, Ric Flair, and Randy Orton. They formed a faction called Evolution. They destroyed legends like Mick Foley, Sergeant Slaughter, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, and more. Yeah, you can see he has some strong abs. And he also has some good rivalries. He makes movies, lots of money. I don't even remember the last time we saw him. We ever get to see him a dragon. Now this is when we get to a wrestler who goes all the way through to the 1970s. He's been a lot of Intercontinental champions, like a big-time United States champion, rivaled with people like Ric Flair and somebody else, I don't remember. But one of his greatest rivalries is Ric Flair, Macho Man Randy Savage. I don't have him here, sorry Randy Savage. And so yeah, he's a good champion. And he's still alive, amazingly, but we haven't seen him in a while. Next up, we have the Ultimate Warrior. I think I got him in like June, July, August, but he's in like an American outfit. I don't know if he's fought with Andre the Giant, but he was once the Intercontinental Champion and the World Heavyweight Champion at the same time. Combine the titles. So, feuded with Hulk Hogan, Macho Man, I think Jake the Snake Roberts, maybe Andre the Giant. So, he's a great man. He died 2 days after his induction in the Hall of Fame, sadly. I did a live video, and somebody said, I haven't caught up with wrestling since the 90s. Is the Ultimate Warrior still wrestling? And I was like, yeah, sadly not. So it was pretty funny. You already saw Hulk Hogan, but he's like the legend of a legend here. So we're going to save it for last. We have Andre the Giant. I got Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant in a pack a few weeks ago, like a 2-pack. And they were new, so look at this. finally got an Andre the Giant with the strap on. It is amazing. So look at him. One of his greatest rivalries is Hulk Hogan, feuding with Macho Man Randy Savage. Maybe the Ultimate Warrior, like I already said, like probably 10 times. So anyway, he was 7'4", 525 pounds, one of the biggest people and tallest people in WWE history. But that record goes to George Gonzalez, 460 pounds. He was 8 feet tall. He debuted by eliminating, George Gonzalez debuted by interfering in the 1993 Royal Rumble and eliminating The Undertaker. And he did have a match with The Undertaker at WrestleMania. If my voice is not very excited, trust me, I love these wrestlers. Hulk Hogan, the man who debuted in 1979, had rivalries like The Ultimate Warrior, Macho Man Randy Savage, Jake the Snake Roberts maybe, Undertaker, Ric Flair, Andre the Giant. 6. I can't even tell you half. Like, this is crazy. Most of these wrestlers, I can't even tell you half of their rivalries. So we have this guy right here. He came with a pack and Andre the Giant. I have a wrestling Hulk Hogan. He looks amazing if you take a look at this beauty. And my mom show it. Wow. He held the world champion for over 1,000 days. Lost it to Andre the Giant, who had it only one day. And then I think lost it to Macho Man Randy Savage, beating Ted DiBiase for it. It was crazy. And one time he wasn't pinned for over 15 years. It was crazy. He had a match with Big John Studd. It is a scoop slam match, and Andre the Giant scoop slammed him like this. And then probably thousands of dollars or maybe even millions, but that's impossible. Started falling out from the sky, and Andre the Giant threw it at the crowd so he can share it. He was a face at the time. So it was crazy. If you want me to do another video like this, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'm going to start doing more of these more, so I'll see you on next time.